So I told you we're going to do a video about slope-intercept form, and here it is. Okay. Now, first things first, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we need to understand. There's a couple of things in mathematics that we need to remember. We need to. There's no other way. And there's some things we can sort out by ourselves. So what is something we need to remember? Something we need to remember is y is equal to mx plus b. Okay? Y is equal to mx plus b. Now, you've probably heard of this. You've probably heard y is equal to mx plus b, but what does that mean? So let me tell you. Okay? We have b. What is b? Okay, firstly, we know b as the second letter in the alphabet, right? I'm just kidding. Okay. So b is known as my y-intercept, okay? Intercept. So in my previous video, I already discussed that the y-intercept is when a line crosses a graph. So let me draw a little graph here. So here we have it crosses at the y point. So that would be my y-intercept. Then we have m. Okay, x and y are just two coordinates. Simple. Then we have m, which is a slope. So in British mathematics, this would be known as a gradient. Okay, so what exactly is a slope? So slope is just the direction of my line. If I have a positive slope, my line will lean right. If I have a negative slope, it will lean left. Okay, very simple to understand. Now, what about when your mom gives us this equation, okay, 2x plus 2. Now, slope can be identified as my rise over run, okay? So slope is a rise over run. Rising will be any positive number, so we will go up plus 2. If it's negative 2, we're going to go downwards negative 2. And we'll always run to the right. Okay, whichever number is below the line. So in this case, they don't give us any denominator, right? So just to make it easy, I'm going to put in one. But most of the times when they give us these type of equations, it would be something like this, okay? Plus 2. Then we know it's going to go 3 up because it's positive 3, and we're going to go 2 right. 3 up, 2 right, what does that mean? That just means units on my coordinate graph. So what is a unit? Okay, a unit is this: 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, 6 unit. So from 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. From 0 on my y, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and onwards. So let's go back to the question your mom gave us. Okay, so it's going to be y is equal to 2x plus 2. Now, I said rise over run. Okay, let's start off with. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Whenever we see this type of equation, ladies and gentlemen, we will always start with our y-intercept, okay, our b. So in this case, I have positive 2. So where can I find positive 2? So positive 2 will be on my y-axis over here. So this would be 1 unit, 2 units, okay? Now, I said our rise is going to go plus 2. So 1, 2, and we're going to run 1 to the right. Boom. Going to connect these 2 points with a perfectly straight line, even though mine is not. We're going to use a ruler. Otherwise, the teacher might penalize you. All right. But this is pretty much how we graph slope-intercept forms. Now, slope-intercept form might seem very basic, but it does get a little bit more complicated when your educator asks you, hey, set up a formula or write the slope-intercept form formula with these coordinates and a slope of m or a slope of 4. Then we need to do a little bit of calculations, but we will get to this in another video. For now, all you guys need to remember is that my rise over run, okay? If it's positive 2, I'm going to go 2 up. If it's negative 2, I'm going to go 2 down. So let's put this a little bit more into theory, okay? Because the thing about math is a language. If you can understand and speak the language, you are sorted, all right? So in a situation like this, why do we start at 2? Because we need to think that y, in this case, let's say we eliminate this equation from our y-intercept form, or this variable. Let's say we eliminate the x variable. This is going to be y is equal to 2, right? To graph this, I'm just going to go find 2 and put in a straight line. Now, as we can see, this is a vertical shift, okay? A vertical shift of plus 2. Let's say y is equal to negative 2. Then we have a negative shift, or a negative vertical shift of negative 2. So we can pretty much think of this as 0 plus 2. That's going to give me my starting point. Let's say I have 0 minus 2. This will give me my negative starting point. So if we think about this theoretically, right, we can actually tell ourselves why this is a y-intercept. And we can say why this is a slope, because each line needs direction. If they give us this, y is equal, or let's use x, okay? X is equal to 2. We're going to go find 2 on our x-axis and just draw a straight line. But now it becomes a little bit more complicated, where we get in a slope in this particular situation. Okay, y is equal to 2x could mean many things, not only slope-intercept form. So it's very important to memorize this formula, y is equal to mx plus b, knowing that b is my intercept, so this will be my starting point, and then I'm going to go calculate I'm going to go use my rise over run with my slope.